We've got children involved in Nemesis projects this year, 3 in particular, which I know our Year 6s have really enjoyed. One was looking at our calendar for the front of school, because we looked at our local area during lockdown and we knew that people would be struggling with their mental health and physical well-being as well. So the children really took that on board and wanted to improve that issue. So as people walk past school in a morning or as part of their daily walk, they could see an activity they could do which would really benefit them. And we knew that actually that once people had done that and come to have a look around, that word would spread and other people would want to get involved within our project as well. And that really showed that there was a real benefit for our children, and the impact on the community was there for them to see.
We have been working on 3 Nemesis joint projects, one with Abbey School looking at the high streets of the future, a wellbeing calendar which involves the local community, and new nature provision, the Leaf Centre.
Our wellbeing calendar is produced every month to share wellbeing ideas. We really hope this has helped our community through the pandemic.
The church helps us develop our wellbeing.
I think the children have definitely improved on their empathy skills, their respect skills, and that's really come through with the calendar project. I think one thing which really does show is how much they want to drive that project themselves and take the lead within that, and actually interact with different members of our community. So getting involved with the different church groups and our local councillor to see actually how they can extend that project further themselves rather than it being directed by myself or the teachers.
Involved with an ongoing linked project with Abbey School, where we are gaining skills in empathy, confidence, communication, creativity, design and friendship.
At first I was worried about meeting new people, but after being part of the Nemesis I am now more confident.
In the project I have used creativity because we did a lot of design work, and we designed as shops and then we made them into a 3D model in the end, and I really
For
enjoyed
the
it.
project I wouldn't speak to new people, and now I feel confident to do so.
In our project with Abbey School, we had to make our own shops and go on a Zoom call about it and explain what we did, and it made me feel a bit more confident.
I really enjoy meeting the other children from Abbey School, especially when we meet face to face. This has helped my communication.
Even though I didn't speak a lot, I really enjoyed the meeting the new children, especially face to face. It has helped with my communication skills.
In the project I've gained confidence because I have got to talk to lots of different people and listened to their ideas and talked to them.
I talked a lot to other children onto Zoom calls, and eventually we met up in real life. This really helped with my communication skills.
I like designing my bike shop and it boosted my self-esteem.
During filming the video, although we all had our own different sections, it worked really well to put them together because we all listened to each other's ideas, and when it all came together it worked really well.
I have enjoyed helping others to achieve their outcomes for their
For
project.
the project I wouldn't speak to new people, and now I feel confident to do.
So the children self-assessed themselves at the start of our project against the different competencies, which they then did again further down the line at different points to see how actually they'd improved within them. There was a marked improvement within the children's understanding and showing of empathy, and one of the other values of showing respect, not just for their local community but for the wider world, which really developed. And also there was a marked improvement within their communication skills, not just amongst each other but within that wider community as well. And it really showed how much they understood that social change which they were doing within the project. So Ruby, how do you think you're going to use the skills you've learnt in Nemesis in the future then?
I think I'm going to use them because I've got a lot more confidence. So I'll be using my confidence more, because like before we started doing all the projects and the Nemesis things, I'd probably be quite nervous, but now I've gained a lot of confidence since starting them.
Yeah, and do you think they've helped you with the things you enjoy like out of school as well? So some of the acting
Yeah.
projects and things. Why is
Yeah.
that then, Ruby?
Because I've like outside of school, I've also started doing more things like I've out of school I did this. I did a performance in front of my guides group,
Oh, fun.
which has helped me with confidence.
Yeah, good. And do you think it's helped you to interact with other people more?
Yeah, I do, because I've started talking to a lot more people, and like I'm not as shy. Yeah.
Good. So, Ruby, what would you like to be in the future, and how do you think the skills you've developed will help you to achieve that?
Well, I want to be like a singer and actress. So I think that the confidence that I've gained will help me a lot, because I will be performing on stage and things if I like become the singer and actress.
And what about if you're the lead person? How do you think the skills will help you with the other people around you?
Well, I think that the skills that I've learned will help me to communicate with the other people around me.
Good.
Yeah.
And what about if somebody's struggling with like learning lines or learning lyrics to a song? What do you think you'd be able to do?
Then I will help them to practice and memorise them, because I now have the skills to know how to help people.
So, how do you feel about being involved in the Nemesis project?
Good, because no one else is like, well, there's a lot more people in Nemesis, but because like there's like only like kind of us who've been meeting, it's kind of good, because like you feel like you're being like treated.
Yes, you feel like it's a treat to be involved in something different to what you normally do?
Yeah.
Yep. What about working with lots of adults? How are you finding that?
I don't like that.
You don't like that bit? Why don't you like that, Louis?
I don't know.
Do you think it's a bit scary talking in front of people? Yeah? What about you, Hannah?
I feel scared to be in front of people talking to them, because they're more older than us and they're like high and they're just scary.
It's just a bit scary for you, you think? What about moving the project forward then? What different ideas do you have about what we can do next? So we've been up and looked at it, haven't we? We've done some designs. So what do we need to do next, do you think?
On the walls, when I said that we could make them all different colours, like for red could be right angry, and then for green could be like happy, and then like yellow could
Is like
be
a
like
normal face.
normal.
So you think thinking about the colours might be something we need to do in our next meeting? Yep. So we know Ben's coming to your classroom, isn't it, to have a look at your designs, the architect. Miss Harrison's emailed him, so he'll be coming in to have a look at them. So do you think you've got some good ideas on there?
I didn't do one because I kept doing it all wrong, and I didn't do it.
So you weren't happy with how you'd done it?
I couldn't do it, but I've got them all ideas in my head though.
Your ideas are in your head, so how do you think you could show those differently?
Because like in my head I've got like for the art room, because them things that I made with hands and ironing things, then I could make some more, and then like I could stick them up in art room.
It's a good idea. Are you looking forward to the next meeting, you three?
Yeah.
How do you feel about seeing the Leaf Centre that you helped design and build finally start to go up near our school?
Excited, and then when I'm in Wingfield, I want to come and see it and see what it's like inside, because we helped like invent it, what it's going to look like.
Well done, Jaden. Hannah?
Well, I'm actually happy and excited because we've accomplished our goal and what we've tried to do, and it's actually happened, and I can actually see it from my house, so I'll be able to see the roof of it and everything.
Oh, excellent. Louis?
It's kind of cool because we've worked like 2.5 years, nearly 3 years, and it's coming out.
Yeah, nearly 3 years. So your first ideas 3 years ago have finally happened, haven't they?
Yeah.
So So I can't wait for you to come back and see it when you move up to Wingfield. So thank you.
We really enjoyed the Nemesis project as they are all our own ideas and not the teachers.